Holla peeps, it's your girl Schree, reporting live for SchreeTV. Fix my hair a little bit. Holla. Hope everybody's having a great whacked out Wednesday so far. It is early. Oh, it's almost 3 o'clock. Al Sharpton comes on. I will not forget today. I should probably put some eyeliner on. As you can see, I've got my blues in today. I know I said I wouldn't put them in again, but you know what? Damn it, I like them, and so do a lot of you guys. So, there you go. It's good to give your eyes a break, though. Alright, let's see. Look at that point. It's like a needle. I mean, what the hell? Can I go inside with this? Kinda. I have to get used to it. Oh, we're back in the courtroom.
Yes. And the question was to the point where she could communicate with you? And you answered exactly. Yes. And then the question was, what did she tell you? Mm-hmm. And you said, I asked her what happened. And then you said, Dad, Dad gave you too much medicine. Well, I asked her what happened. And then she was fearful. So at the preliminary hearing, you testified that you're the one that told her that Dad gave her too much medicine, correct?
Yeah, well, it was after she had said, your dad kept giving me medication. Mm-hmm.
That's not what you said at the preliminary hearing, though, is it?
No, I did mention that as well.
Well, what you say here is that you told her Dad gave you too much medicine, and then she was fearful, right?
I mean, she was fearful when she was talking to me before that.
Whatever, that's it. Okay. Boom. Bam, boom, y'all. Holla, it is Wednesday. It is Whacked Out Wednesday on the show, too, so don't forget to join us tonight at 9 o'clock. Just follow the link that we blast out.
You previously stated that the only time in your perception that your mother wasn't thinking clearly since she had her surgery was on that morning, April 5th, correct?
That she
There.
wasn't
This
thinking
poor
clearly.
child, she's been on the stand all day, the daughter.
On that morning. Well, right after her surgery, when she was
Alexis.
in postoperative recovery, I did see her there, and she was groggy, but
And in your interview on, if you want to turn to page 75 of your January 5th,
The defense is questioning her now.
2011 interview.
Like she needs that.
the 2011.
He's like, do you recall on like December the 3rd at 2 o'clock? She's like, well, that was a long time ago. That was in 07.
Starting on line 16.
Well, here, look at page such and such on line
She
16.
was incoherent for that day where she was drugged. But directly after her surgery, when she woke up from anesthesia, she was thinking clearly. That's what you said, right?
Well, after surgery, they put you in the recovery room for a little bit of time before they move you to another room. And,
Be right back.
After that time, she was thinking clearly.
So after that time, all the medications that she got in the hospital didn't cause her to not think clearly.
Well, she was able to speak with me and, have normal conversations.
And during all the rest of the week, after her surgery at home, she was able to speak with you and have normal conversations.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to miss Al Sharpton because I don't want to miss anything on his trial.
Issues, but no, she was thinking clearly.
So notwithstanding the medication that she was taking on those days, other than the 5th, she was able to think and act appropriately.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Did you leave the house on April 5th?
I don't remember leaving the house.
The terms they're still in tab 11. Subtab H.
11H.
Yeah.
Let's hit the pause button. Alexis Summers there, going through pages and pages of her testimony to police from years past. The defense continuing to point out inconsistencies, or attempting to point out inconsistencies in her statements. The biggest one, whether or not it was her mother that said that she thought her father was over-medicating her, or whether Alexis planted that seed. More of cross-examination after this break.
Very interesting. Okay. Did the good doctor kill his wife? Or is there doubt? That's going to be the question. The concern. Doubt. Gets motherfuckers off all the time. I mean, I don't doubt for a minute that he killed his wife. But is that reasonable? What the hell is that? You know? He had motive. Opportunity. Let's say there's one other thing. I'm not a lawyer. Okay? Now forget the other thing. But shit, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. He's got both of them. Mm-hmm. Still Halloween time. Oh, let me see what's on Fear Fest. Commercial. So, who knows? But it would be a real shame if he got off. It really would. It would be very sad. Because it would just be one more person who got off on circumstantial evidence. I think we're about to go back in the courtroom.
Can we get refreshed again what my cell phone number was at that time? Because I'm...
If you look up at the top,
Okay.
I believe it says this is itemized details for 8017.
Uh-huh.
That's the number that you testified to earlier was your cell phone at the time, right?
Yes.
And so on April 5th of 07, wherever you were, you placed a call back to the house at 3:02 p.m. that lasted for 23 minutes, correct?
That's what it looks like, yes.
So sometime prior to then you left the house, right?
I left the house.
I'm also posting at the forum, so I'll be posting the link to Facebook and Twitter
I don't recall leaving the house.
to the forum for the McNeil trial. Maybe I should update something. Let me see. Let's see.
Referring back to the Zyrtec log, you discussed writing down medication in your official statement from September of 2007, right?
I'd have to review that, but...
Under tab 12, I've got just the estimate.
Okay.
Welcome to
Okay.
hire me if you like. Paragraph 6.
Uh-huh.
You indicate that you wrote down every medication that your mother took. You didn't say anything in this official statement about a black book, did you?
I'd have to look over the whole statement. I don't know if I did at that time say that.
You didn't say anything about the Zyrtec log either.
I just said that I wrote every medication down and the time for her next dose.
You didn't say anything about copying the Zyrtec log into the log book either, did you?
No, like I said, I only stated that I wrote down every medication that she took and the time for her next dose. But like I said, this was a very these were big events, and I've narrowed it down to a small paragraph.
Big events.
To show kind of an outline of what happened.
Turn back to your interview from January of 2011. Go to book 14.
Well, Alexa Summers continued to go through that testimony prior to today. They are continuing to point out some inconsistencies, or attempting to. The second hour of Evening Express starts right now.
You have to switch reporters.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Lynn Berry. Thanks for being with me. Ryan Smith has the night off, and we have been continuing to cover the Martin McNeil murder trial. It is a big day today. 3 of the McNeil daughters took the stand, and Alexis Summers is the one that's in cross-examination right now. And it has gotten heated. The defense has asked her to go through piles and piles of papers, and all of them are testimony that she has given in years past, and they're trying to point to inconsistencies. And why are they doing that? Because she is a key witness for the state. She's the one, even the reason that we're all here, because Martin McNeil may not have been charged had it not been for Alexis Summers. She's the one that's been adamant about his guilt. The defense trying to discredit her as a witness. Let's hit the play button, get you right back inside the courtroom.
It's all the sniffling in court.
Beginning on line
Somebody's sick.
286.
People sneezing and shit.
To the investigators that you have this little green notebook that you do have with you.
Yes.
At home somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
And that you'll find it.
Yeah.
This was the first time in this investigation that you ever disclosed to anybody that you had any sort of a record of the medication that you say you gave your mother, right?
I don't know if this was the first time that I mentioned it.
Prior to this, you'd always said that when you...
See, they're trying to argue with the daughter. The defense. They have to tread lightly here.
Gone, that is correct.
Yeah, so this is the first time that you said, oh, the official record is gone, but I've got this Zyrtec book, right?
I don't know if this was the first time I'd mentioned that.
And this happened to come at a time when your civil suit against your dad in relation to the house wasn't going so well, correct?
No, I don't.
In fact, you sued your dad to take the family home, correct?
No, that's not correct.
So claiming that he can't inherit from your mother because the house was within her name,
well,
as you alleged that he killed her in your civil suit, right?
Well, that had been going on a long time. I was appointed the executor of my mom's estate before her death, and as my duty as the executor for my siblings to
sue your dad?
No, not to sue my dad, but to make sure that the estate is processed the way it should be.
And at this time, there had been an order entered requiring the estate be distributed to your dad, which you were trying to get set aside, correct?
I don't know of that specifically.
And you actually even asked the county attorney's office to write a letter on your behalf to submit to the court?
I don't recall specifics of that, but I think they did write a letter at some point.
So at any rate, in January of 2011, you disclosed that you've got this little green Zyrtec notebook, right?
And I think I'm almost sure I'd mention it at another time as well. but I don't remember the specifics.
You mentioned it someplace else. I suspect that the prosecution will correct me on that on redirect. Objection, argument.
Well, that's the same.
Wow. Well, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video, y'all. It's 20 minutes and some. It's probably going to take till 5 o'clock to load. Let's hope not.
Okay.
Anyway, I love y'all. I hope everybody's having a great day. Holla at everybody at Virginia State. I know y'all had a good time at homecoming. I will surprise y'all one of these years. Holla.
What sentence?
Until later, everybody. It's your girl Schree signing out for SchreeTV.